she is changing people's lives around her with how strong she is and how positive she is through the situation. And scared me.
Did it scare you?
No. I covered my ears. I could barely hear it.
Welcome back. We're here.
Hey-o.
Hey-o. Here we are. Any hoozles? So, fun fact.
Yeah.
The Emmys, happened last night.
Did it?
It did.
I thought it was Golden Globes. Wait. What was that? That was several nights ago.
I don't know.
The Emmys happened last night?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, there were celebrities giving celebrities awards.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Christina Applegate.
Yeah.
Married with children.
Yeah.
Dead to me lady.
Yeah.
Struggling with the MS.
I know. That really
actually came out and gave out an award.
I love that for her. She finally got a star like this last year, too.
She's been a star for many years.
I know. So sweet.
But in that, battling with MS and whatnot, I brought up a question of, like, what in life happened that totally changed how you were going to operate? Because that totally changed the way she operates, right? She went from, actually having a very recent show and acting in it to the second season, I think, being mostly sat down.
I think third.
In her season.
The last season.
The last season, she was mostly sat down and sitting in all of her stuff because, as much as it sucks that they hide real life on shows,
accommodate.
Like but it's not real. Like, as much as people want to see real life, they really don't. They want an escape.
Oh, like if you're watching a television show.
Like if you're watching a television show, you don't want to necessarily see somebody struggling. There have been shows out there that have highlighted those struggles, but for the most part, people want escapism. So, I was just wondering what in life has happened that has totally changed kind of like day-to-day things for you, or how things were going to come out or whatnot.
I don't know. Why don't you go first while I think about it?
I think the biggest one was finding out that I was going to be a dad the day after I graduated high school.
that would change things.
That would change things.
Yeah.
And I really liked the Creed song, but everybody else is like, oh. Anyway, it resonated with me.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a big thing that happened.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that totally changed out how I was going to operate and thought life was going to go. I still did kind of chase the dream a little bit of being in the military and whatnot, but it changed from having that crazy college age silliness to, holy crap, I've got to, be responsible for somebody else.
Gotta be an adult.
Yeah. I'm not saying I was the best at it for a while. Even still, sometimes I can be the not adultiest of them all, but
no, you're not you're a good man.
It definitely changed. Made me grow up fast, but probably could have been faster. Also, let's take back the term adultery.
Ew.
And the fact that, like, it's not adulting. Like it's husbandry. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, even from the beginning of time, like, that's meant its own thing. We're not taking anything back.
Taking it back, but like changing the meaning of it.
Yeah, but like husbandry is not about husbands.
No, it's about taking care of something.
Yeah, but it's also a lot of like.
And why couldn't adultery be about adulting?
Because I don't think you're gonna
like
get.
how you're just like so.
I think nobody is gonna jump on board.
Probably not.
With that.
Probably not. I was just trying it out, see how I liked it.
I think maybe no.
No?
That's okay. Sometimes you have to try something out, like just the way something sounds. Liver, good in theory, disgusting in practice. So, okay, for me,
I don't like liver.
I do hear that I make killer liver and fried onions. When I worked at the hospital, we had a geriatric floor, and sometimes they would ask for things. They'd be like,
just saying,
I want liver and
taste
onions.
buds might be a little off.
Girl, they said that mine were the best.
There's no girl here.
The best. I am.
But you're not talking to one.
No, I'm talking to you.
Lady.
Yeah. So I was like, what? And they're like, oh, I don't think you really should cook it in bacon fat. And I was like, they're dying anyway.
Right.
Let them have exactly what
Also,
they want for the rest of their life.
A lot of like really old people that we know are drinking their coffee at boiling temperatures. Like it comes off the thing boiling and they're putting it right in their mouth. So their taste might be just a scotch.
No. I know I make really I don't want to. It's not.
You know? Do you know?
That's what I'll say. So, and they are the most wise among us with all of their knowledge.
Also,
I
yeah.
know
Why would anybody ever say, "Oh, well, don't cook it in bacon fat"?
It's the oil filter of the cow. Like it's not good for you.
Right. And the other part,
iron,
other part is like they're in the geriatric floor.
I know that's what I
Let
said.
them enjoy themselves.
I'm like, so if something happens, he's in the hospital.
Right.
He's 99. I don't think he's trying to live to 102.
Right.
Just let him have his bacon
He's probably
liver.
bummed out he has to be in the hospital.
Now here like
that one lady that was like 100 and something and eating a pound of bacon and smoking cigars every day.
Yeah. No, he liked it. He was like, everything gets brought to me. Pretty girls walk by my room all day long. I was like, I's a user.
Room service.
Yeah. Yeah.
A laundry service.
I don't know, like, what changed the trajectory of my life? I feel like I say all the time, like, our miscarriages completely changed who I thought I was going to be and what I was going to be. And we were going to be a mom of, we wanted 6.
We were going to be a mom?
We wanted 6. There was several sentences in my head.
In theory.
Yeah.
6. That would have been a lot of kids. Whew.
Yeah. We would be so tired, but so happy in a completely different way.
Yeah.
But no, I am
this may not be
perfectly fine
right
with
now.
our one.
Yeah, this may not be happening right now.
We love our one.
It's that happened.
Yeah, she has always ever been enough for me. I just wanted to have more for her. I'm a big family, so she had lots of siblings and stuff. Because I loved the way that I grew up. I loved hanging out with my brothers. I loved fighting with my brothers. I liked getting
You
them
still
in.
do.
Yeah, I love getting them in trouble. I love just like late at night, like reading together when we're supposed to be in our beds.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
we're
but
not
you were the kid that was in your room and your brothers were out of their room.
sometimes,
So
but
they
a lot
got
of times,
caught.
sometimes, but before we had the addition, it was you go up the stairs to a landing and then their bedroom was on one side and my bedroom was on the other. And so we would just go to our edges of our rooms and we would like giggle and laugh to each other and they're like, get in your rooms. We're like, we're in our rooms. We were being obedient.
Yeah, you're forever the tower of the line.
Hey, it's black and white though. I was in my room.
I'm in it, but my nose is over the
We
line.
weren't over the line. We were just doors open, chit chatting and goofing around and playing cards or reading or know. Other than that, I'm playing with this card game. Sorry. I don't know what else. Like, I think, other than like,
Well, I
other than
think our
that was like
big
huge.
big move here. I mean, because after we got together, I'm sure you didn't think that you were going to be ended up in Washington.
Well, one, I didn't think I was going to find.
What?
I didn't think I
What
was
was
gonna
that?
find
What?
someone else after my ex and I broke up. I didn't think that I was gonna find someone else in Indiana. My goal wasn't to stay in Indiana.
You weren't looking, but you sure bumped into something.
I know. And then I was like, okay, well, this is our life. Like, I live in Indiana now, I guess. Um, so, but
Yeah.
yeah, you were the one that. Oh man, it was really rough finding a job, living wage during that time
It was.
in 2005. And he
Well, at
put
that
in.
point, it was 2006, and we hadn't even hit the real big bubble in 2008 yet.
No, but you had been. I mean, he was a security guard, and he'd been doing that, and he had a really good job. Well, he did really good at a job,
Yes.
and they found ways to not pay him. And then he got
It was commission
different
based, and the commissions just didn't come. So
no, you did a good job at
Yes.
what you were supposed to do.
Yes.
They found ways to not pay you.
I got people to sign on the line.
Yeah.
However, they were not signing on the line of the check to me.
Yes. But he got a new job, and then he was had been looking for like a job to take care of our family, and
3
he was
months.
looking, for 3 months, and he was looking halfway across the state, like willing to travel hours just to find
Yeah, I got
like a job that would support our family. Meanwhile, I'm working full time at the hospital.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, at that point, base camp was an hour away from the house, and I was a traveling salesman.
mm-hmm.
So I was willing to travel
Yeah.
and do the thing because it was nothing for as like when I was growing up, the stepfather working an hour and a half away from the house one way. So like I was not I never had an issue with driving to get to a job.
Mm-hmm.
And even when we first got together, my job was close to 45 minutes away
Mm-hmm.
as a security guard. So,
Yeah. But then I was talking to my brother. My brother was like, we've got jobs. And so he called and
Jamie helped out too.
yeah. So he was just like, hey, what do I do? And they're like, we've got jobs.
Yeah.
We need people. And so he moved out to test it out. And within 2 days,
Something
3
like
days, he had a full-time,
that. Yep.
like, take care of our family kind of job.
Which was a really cool job. I mean, that job allowed me to learn a lot about where everything was.
Yeah, real quick about Washington.
Yep. Like I knew ways to get around places that you had grown up all your life, and I knew more ways around because that was my job, was driving.
Right. Well, and most of my growing up in Washington, I wasn't driving.
Yes, but I don't know. I was always a kid that paid attention in the car where things were and how to get places. So, but now as an adult, totally flipped the script. Like as an adult, I would be in the passenger seat and they're like, okay, I need you to drive over this place or whatever. Like, I don't know how to get there. I've never driven there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
So, yeah, I guess maybe moving out here.
yeah.
I think probably
I think
marrying you completely changed the trajectory of my life.
for the better.
That's true.
I think along with the moving out here, totally changed what you thought you were going to be doing to make money as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. it threw me back into food because in Indiana I was a massage therapist. I was also a cook, but I was a massage therapist, and
Right.
that's what I wanted to do.
And that's what you went to school for, but you didn't want to.
I even applied for cruise ships.
You didn't
I
want
was
to go
going.
back to do a couple things in school, plus take a national test and everything.
No, I had to start at the beginning. Start with hour 0.
Whatever it was.
And I was like, I'm not paying. I can't
Yeah, it
start
would've
at
been a
hour
whole
0
nother- yeah, a whole
and
nother-
$35,000 again
Yeah.
to do it all again. And I was like,
We'll
can I just like excel if I know all this? Like just accelerate the course? And they're like, no. You start.
We'll
at
just
0. I was like, cool.
waited a few years and then paid for me to go to school.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
So I don't know. I think most people's lives, there's just like big things that
right.
happen that change your life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, MS is not small for her.
No. No, and it definitely is life changing in a way that you hadn't expected it.
Right.
And not like, yes, good things can come out of it, but it's not the thing that you're like, oh, you just won $1 million without trying. Or,
Right.
oh, like you just found out that
Mm-hmm.
you have a sibling and it's so fun. Like, everything is good about it. Like, that's not great.
Right.
But I'm sure that she is changing people's lives around her with how strong she is and how positive she is through the situation, and which just shows you that no matter what happens in your life, no matter how old you get, you always have a chance to affect the people around you
Right.
for the better.
Don't let the situation dictate your attitude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did make a joke.
Did she?
Yeah, because they gave her a standing ovation. Like, you're able body shaming me right now by standing up.
That's funny. I'm gonna go find that. She's so funny.
Yeah. So, really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, so that was my subject I had to come up with. Did you have a subject?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, the game.
We went to a thing. It's new by our house.
Okay, let me tell
Gift shop?
since you
No.
can't think of it.
Thrift store.
There you go.
I got it.
A little mom and pop thrift store, so not like
Yeah.
a Goodwill or something like that. It's just some, let's say
This
random,
one got
but yeah, got a little chewed up there, huh?
that one did.
But
It's a
anyway, it's a game called Think and Sync. I think you saw it when she held it up.
Chris was
Right.
like, "Is this about?"
So yeah,
boy
I
bands.
immediately
I
thought
was like,
when
no.
she showed it to me that it was going to be either about boy bands or about NSYNC. And I was like, "Are you sending that to Stephanie?" She's like, "No," and I'm like, "Well, okay. Hopefully it's not for us because I know nothing."
Yeah, no, this is for us. So you're supposed to play with multiple people. Think and sync. The Great Minds Think Alike game. 3, 2, 1, sync. Meld your minds in this hilarious party game of quick connections. Pick a partner, and then at the same time, shout out an answer to the chosen category. There's other stuff, but that's essentially it. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Is this going to be like one of those couple games where we find out how much we don't know each other?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Excuse me.
Okay. So I think we just choose one. In the refrigerator, a meat.
Ham.
No, we're still doing it at the same time.
Oh,
Mine was gonna say ham too. A vegetable. 3, 2, 1. Carrot.
Rubber.
Oh.
Oh.
We have both.
Yeah, we do have both.
A drink. 3, 2, 1.
Half and half.
I couldn't think of anything. Oh, my chocolate almond milk. Oh, a non-drinkable dairy product. 3,
Cheese.
2, 1. Cheese. You're supposed to wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Oh, I just got so excited I knew the word.
He's like, I know this one. Yeah. Okay, in other words. Another word for small. 3, 2, 1.
Tiny.
Little. Okay. Well, another word for hilarious. 3, 2, 1. Funny.
Ooh.
Fun.
I said funny.
Oh, you said funny.
Yes.
Another word for hot. 3, 2, 1. Boiling.
Oh. I was like, hot?
It's hot. With 2 T's at the end.
Right. Hot tea.
Another word for cool. 3, 2, 1.
Freezing.
Cold. Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I've been freezing most of the week, man. Working
it has
outside.
been so
It's
chilly.
been so cold. It's supposed to snow tonight. It might be snowing right now.
It's supposed to. I know. It's supposed to snow tonight, but then it's supposed to rain in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to also have freezing rain.
Ooh, slip sliding to work for me.
Yeah, we have a 2-hour delay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it must be nice working. Anyway.
Why are you grumbling?
I'm just saying.
Why are you not just happy for me?
You just had a day off because you work at a place where a day ends in Y and you get it off.
That's not it.
But pretty close.
That's not it. It sounds like somebody is jealous.
I mean, I would like to be at home tomorrow too. I
You just don't want to wake up early.
I hate the snow. Personally, like I don't.
It's not going to be there when you go to work. It's supposed to
but it'd be freezing rain. Because remember, I go to work at dark 30.
Same. Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Just
laying around.
Just not dark 30. It'll be dawn 30.
Yeah, it'll be. Yeah. I mean, it still is pretty dark.
Pretty clouds in the sky.
Pretty dark at 7.
Yeah. U.S. states. A state known for its leaves changing color.
Indiana.
Okay.
Dang it! You got a 3, 2, 1 it.
Well, I was gonna say Boston.
Because they're Tea Party.
No, because it's
because the leaves they change color when you put it in water.
No, that's not it at all. That's funny. That's not it at all. It's from the VeggieTales song. Never been the pirates who don't do anything. Never been to Boston in the fall. We are the pirates who don't do anything. Anyway.
Oh my.
So.
No, I don't.
Boston in the fall. A state that has a city named Springfield. 3, 2, 1.
Illinois.
Illinois.
I think Illinois.
I was going to say Illinois, but you're like, Illinois. I was like, Illinois. You're acting like there's a buzzer. Ah!
Okay, you have test anxiety and you freeze up. I'm just like, get it out.
Okay, a state that borders Canada. 3, 2, 1. Washington.
Dang it. You just like stumped my tongue and I was like, couldn't get it out.
A state that borders Mexico. 3, 2, 1. Texas.
Hey-oh. Oh, Tejas.
This made me think of Eves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, ready? Things you catch. Something you catch to eat. 3, 2, 1. Fish. Yeah.
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
Something you catch to take a ride on. 3, 2, 1.
Birds.
Buzz. You catch to take a ride on a bird?
Yeah. Oh, I guess you can't mention him anymore. Anyway, Bill Cosby rode an ostrich in a movie. Anyway, by the way.
Oh, he rode an ostrich in a movie?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think that's like normal. You don't just catch an ostrich on your way to work. You're like, you know what?
I'm not from the place that has ostriches. Maybe they do.
Hey, babe, do you need anything from the store?
Motorcycle.
I'm going to grab an ostrich. I'll be back in
Maybe
20.
that's their motorcycle.
No, that's not.
It might be.
Okay. Something you don't want to catch. 3, 2, 1. The
Cold.
flu. Okay. Cold and flu. That we'll count that as together.
COVID.
Something you catch during a game. 3, 2, 1. Ball. Come on, sir. Come on, babe.
Wow.
What are you catching? He's like, a cold. I'm still back at a cold.
That was just what went through my head. I was like, ugh.
Yeah. I've seen a game where they you start off, I don't know if you have a prompt at first, but then you just say a word and then you try to, from that word, from each other's words, like come together and eventually you say the same word.
So it's kind of like.
It's kind of like this, but instead of having a prompt, you just say a word. So we'll just try it. You think of a word.
No.
We're doing it.
No.
You think of a word and I'll think of a word. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Microphone. You didn't say a word.
Oh, am I supposed to say the word that I'm thinking?
Yes.
Or am I supposed to say a word to lead you to the word that I'm thinking?
No. We each together say a word, and then we say a word again, and we say a word again, and eventually to see how long it takes to get to a word together.
You want to say together? Together.
Okay. Okay, think of a word.
Uh-huh.
3, 2, 1. Tree.
Yes, I did.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Leaf.
Toilet paper. Okay.
Hey, same.
No, it's
Leaf,
not.
toilet paper, same. Some
No.
of them are. Some of them feel the same.
Okay, toilet paper and leaf. 3, 2, 1.
Parchment.
Okay, I was gonna say paper. Okay.
Parchment, paper, same.
Okay.
So we said the same word.
But it's not the same word. You have to go till you get the same word. You need to watch TikTok more. They know how to do it. I'll start sending you more of those videos.
Yeah, please don't.
It'll be fun. You'll love it.
Uh-huh.
That's what I hear anyway.
Well, some of them you send me are really cool.
I know. We just read one. We just read a book that said no. I just watched a video that said don't warm your car up in the morning for more than 1 minute.
That seems... What was their reasoning?
You didn't watch it? I sent it to you.
I tried watching it this morning, but it didn't show up. No, actually, I clicked at it and it said can't go to the page.
Why? It's TikTok.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Let me tell you what
No.
happened.
No.
So he
Don't
says-
even roll your eyes at me and then
I'm
not
going to
even
explain
accept.
it to you. So,
No.
I'll tell you what it is.
Don't even. Hold.
So he said
Hold
the
it.
oil,
Hold it.
like settles down in, and then
Oh no! It loaded in this time. You dirty dog.
okay, so
They heard me talking about it.
the oil like settles and like there's the pistons that go up and down, but if it like warms, then it's warming the oil that sometimes shoots beyond the pistons, and then it like gets stuff in there, and then it mushes inside your engine. But if you just let it go for 1 minute, and then you drive it slowly, like just ease into it for 15 minutes while the car warms up. 1 minute is enough to like warm and start lubricating, and then you slowly go and everything is warm, and then
Tell me why you shouldn't let it idle for 15 minutes.
because it melts the oil that has gone up above the pistons.
I'm confused. If you're driving it easy, it's putting more strain on the
No,
engine.
it's putting less strain because there's more lubrication, which means that there's more friction. And the friction is what hurts your engine. And with the up and down, the only other time he said is good if you have a diesel because that's got oil in it and the gas and you're supposed to let that one warm up. But in a regular vehicle, just 1 minute. That's what he said. And I was like, what? That's crazy.
I'm confused having listened to you.
That's crazy. It makes sense. So.
Okay, to
What's
you.
the TikTok called?
Tic tac patty whack, give a dog a bone.
I think it's like why you shouldn't heat your car in the morning.
I don't know. It just has not now. This is why you should. Oh, hey, hush your face.
What does it say?
Don't do this.
This is why you should not warm your car up in the cold.
Uh-huh.
Does it say in the
B sauce 86?
B sauce 86? Anyway, I was like, oh my goodness, it's been so cold here. That's crazy. So,
Yeah, your car runs for more than a minute before you get in it. You're welcome.
no, you're gonna break my engine. That's what he says.
Yeah, but it gets you warmer faster before you get to work. So, you're welcome.
He's a sweet, sweet man. He is a sweet, sweet man.
Yeah. Squirrel.
I'm looking around to see if there's anything that'll trigger what I was gonna say. It was there, and then when I said I don't know why I say I don't really like filler words,
Really?
but they're in my language, in my vocabulary. I don't enjoy them.
Yeah, you do. You enjoy them so much you say them.
I really don't though.
Say them all the time.
When I am trying to not say them, I say them a lot more often.
Well, yeah,
Because that's
you're
what your
thinking
brain
about
is
'em.
thinking on.
That's like when you're trying not to do a thing. Like, oh, I don't want to eat. And then all you focus on is eating, and then you end up eating more.
Interesting.
It's like
Oh,
when people say they don't want to curse, and then they end up cursing more because,
that's because all you're focusing on.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're focused.
It's like when you get a new car and you're like, oh, I don't think there's any of these cars around. I've never seen any. And then you get that car and then you see them everywhere. And you're like, wait, what? That's because it's what's on the forefront of your skull.
Your frontal lobe.
I don't know if that's where it actually lands, but
Close enough.
It
It's
seems-
in your eyeballs.
it's in the little movie area of your brain.
Yep. Some
Yeah.
people don't have a movie area. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, my brother doesn't have any pictures.
That's unfortunate for him.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm driving, I listen to audiobooks. I have to be very careful because whenever I read or listen to an audiobook, it's a movie plays in front of my eye, like not in front of my eyes, but like right behind my eyes. Like there's a movie that I can still see out the front, but on the back side there's a movie
It's like a
happening.
hologram.
And I have to, and then I have to like be very conscious. I was gonna say cautious, but yes,
Both.
conscious about like making sure that I am actively driving
Mm-hmm.
because
Mine is
the
not that
movie
vivid,
can
but-
get going, and then and I'm like, the thing is like I can still see everything. Everything still registers. It's just sometimes I can get like too far into the movie.
Mhm. Yeah, I mine's not that vivid, but I can picture things
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
When we cold plunge, I don't picture things.
Well, no, especially
I
right
can.
now.
Like if I were to if you were to say something, I could
Yeah.
picture it. But normally there's sentences, there's like sentences I'm going to say, sentences I haven't said, sentences that I may or may not have. I'm just like trying them out first. Music, quotes, there's just like random, it's just a hullabaloo of stuff flying around up there. But when I cold plunge, it's black.
I
And
bet you were trying to
quiet.
visualize not dying this last week.
Oh my goodness.
So
This last
cold.
week it was so cold.
Water
It was-
wasn't that bad. It was 47, but air temperature was 21. So it was pretty cold. We went.
Yeah, it was 46, but
Huh?
the water was 46, but okay.
Okay, 1 degree.
It
Anyway,
seems colder.
but
yeah, that wind was-
cold. The water wasn't terrible. I mean, it was cold. Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like terrible.
Yeah.
Coming back out of the water, that was
Yeah.
terrible because by the time we got to the car, we had ice on our skin.
Yeah.
It was cold because
Yeah.
it was also blowing.
It was very windy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we might need to get some robes.
Yeah, I think we will now. I used to wear a robe, and then it turned to summer, and then I didn't, and so now I just haven't been. I just wear a swimsuit right down there. But now I think it's time.
But this
and
last
we
week
like
it got really cold.
dunk right before we get out, and the cold air like on the front of my skull that was wet, it felt like a brain freeze, and I was like, okay, I think that if I'm going to dunk, maybe I'll like dunk my face, like I'll wear a cap and I'll dunk my face and then put the cap down, because like doing your face is really beneficial because it helps to regulate, I think, your vagus. They say that if you're having like a panic attack, one of the best things that you can do is get a bowl of ice water and then just put your face in it for as long as you can and come up and do it again. And Either that or like cover one eye. I guess your brain can't like have a panic attack if you only have one eye to look at, which means that makes me think like, okay, so people that only have one eye, do they just never have panic attacks? Or because their brain like learns to deal with it, they have to cover up just like half of their eye to do the same thing?
So you're telling me if I kidnap somebody, if I don't want them to have a nervous breakdown, I just cover one eye like an eye patch?
You know, I don't know. I think it's interesting that you thought of it though.
Oh, like it wouldn't have
So-
come across your brain.
I do think. Wait, but then people will see. So I'm thinking about like when people get kidnapped for like fun stuff, for sororities or for birthday and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I don't know that having one open and one closed is gonna keep them from like panicking if they're not expecting it.
Mm.
But if they are expecting it, then why would you do it?
Yeah. You never know.
So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that even in fun if I would want to be kidnapped. It does sound fun though. To get kidnapped.
Does it?
Yeah, to get kidnapped and just like taken somewhere, which means that you didn't have to do any of the planning. You didn't have to worry about the finances. You didn't have to worry about packing. You don't have to worry about food when you get there. You don't have to, like, you don't worry about anything. Like, you literally are being taken on a vacation.
You don't have to worry about that now. You choose to.
Yeah, but I don't want to get there and be like, well, where are we staying? I don't know. We'll figure out a place. I don't want to stay in a place that has bed bugs. I need to know that we're staying in a place that is clean. I don't,
Okay.
that is important to
I'm
me.
just saying, like,
You're a lot of, you know what, we'll figure it out when we get there. And I'm like, no, because what if there's an F1 race happening and you're not aware that it's happening in the town that you're in? And then you have no place to stay.
and you plan that trip. So, like,
Yeah, and I planned that trip. I didn't plan it far enough in advance, apparently.
yeah, I mean, you had a room that you slept in.
Yeah, we did.
I mean,
We slept on top of the covers.
you slept in a room.
We
You hoped
slept.
that the gunshots weren't like coming through the door. Like,
Yeah. The lady was like, we were airing out the room, and she's like, you're gonna want to close your door. And I was like, oh, we're just airing it out. Like, we'll close it before we go to bed. And she goes, no, it's not safe. You need to close the door. And I was like, okay. She's like, you can open up that window. And I was like, and that's safe? She goes, there's bars on it. I was like, okay. I'm like, sorry, Mom. I was taking my mom on a retirement like trip. And I was like, it's an adventure? And she's like, it's a story now, but
wasn't planning on dying right when I retire.
yeah, it was fine.
It was an adventure. You made
It was an
through.
adventure. We are alive. It definitely looks different than it did online. So,
What? That never happened.
yeah. That's fine. But, I just didn't want to pay like $1,000 to stay somewhere for a night.
Yeah.
So,
Well, don't try to go when the F1 race is happening.
next time I will keep that on my radar.
All right, guys. Well, that's the show. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Hit the like,
Mm.
do the subscribe thing, hit the bell, ring that bell. Anyway, I'll stop singing. I'm sure that hurt your ears. Anyway,
Oh, honey, you're sweet.
comment down below. Let us know what changed your life.
Yeah.
What changed your operandi of life. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.